I'm going to talk about a short story called Man Eating Cats, which is within the short story collection Blind Willow, Sleeping Woman by Murakami. This is a first-person narrative. The protagonist reads Izumi, his new partner, an article about a woman who has died and who was then eaten by her cats because they had nothing to eat, because they were in a locked home. Izumi recounts a story about how a nun told her that if she was ever stuck on a desert island with a cat, she shouldn't feed the cat because cats are less important than humans. So I would assume from that she went to some sort of Christian school. So then there's an extensive flashback where we learn that the protagonist and Izumi were previously in other marriages, but then they had an affair and they found they were really happy together. So at that stage, they decided to come to Greece. During the plane trip, the protagonist has an anxiety attack because he feels like his identity is getting away from him, almost like a cat who strolls off into another world and doesn't have any community bonds. So they think about what they will do for work. And so we come back to the present day. Where the protagonist tells Izumi about a dream he had where a cat went to the top of a tree and then disappeared. So later he finds out that Izumi has gone missing. He hears this mysterious melody on this hill, so he goes up this hill. But he can't find Izumi. And on his return, we have this really mysterious scene where he feels like he's being eaten by cats. Shakespeare's witches are mentioned, which brings me to give a note to any writers who might be listening. It's good to draw on mythology or other classics when writing, as this adds an extra dimension to your work. So, I think this story is about a guy getting too independent and kind of about justice because he just left his family in Japan and he's in Greece getting eaten by cats. And so I think the way he's kind of seen in Macbeth's light is kind of good. So I think Greece is a great place to situate this story because I've been to a Greek island and I realized there were loads of stray cats there, and you kind of feel overwhelmed by cats there. So I think that feeds into the story really well.